It started with one word, would. And within hours, the internet completely lost it. Because Taylor Swift didn't just write another love song, she wrote a statement. A bold, unapologetic, slightly too descriptive ode to the man she's been proudly calling hers. NFL star Travis Kelce, the lyrics. Let's just say they didn't leave much to the imagination. Fans couldn't believe how far Taylor went, using metaphors that had even her own mother pretending it was about superstitions. But for everyone else, there was no confusion, and when Travis finally broke his silence about the song, his reaction said way more than his words ever could. So what did he really think about Taylor's raunchiest track yet? Why did his brother Jason roast him on air for it? And how did this one cheeky song turn into one of Taylor's most talked about moments since Reputation? Because this wasn't just a love song. It was a public declaration. And a reminder that Taylor Swift doesn't just sing about heartbreak anymore, she writes history. The song opens with a line that instantly raised eyebrows. I could build a house with all this wood. Subtle? Not at all. And that's exactly why fans couldn't stop talking about it. Taylor, known for her poetic metaphors and literary depth, seemed to be deliberately leaning into something playful, physical, and shockingly direct. As the lyrics unfold, she blends her signature emotional storytelling with double meanings, ones that fans dissected line by line across Reddit, X, and TikTok. To some, it's a love song about passion, the kind that comes with deep connection and comfort. To others, it's a cheeky anthem celebrating the confidence and chemistry she shares with Travis Kelce. But underneath all the memes and laughter, there's something else. This is Taylor fully embracing her womanhood, her power, and her ability to express desire on her own terms. Something few female pop stars can do without backlash, because would doesn't just sound confident, it feels like liberation. When Travis Kelce finally addressed would on his podcast New Heights, fans were waiting with popcorn in hand. His brother Jason, of course, wasted no time bringing it up, grinning like a kid who just found his older brother's diary. Jason teased him, saying something like, So, care to explain the lumber references? Travis just laughed. That deep, slightly embarrassed chuckle that says he knows exactly what we're all thinking. He didn't deny it. He didn't deflect. Instead, he said, Man, she's a genius. I don't even try to understand what goes on in her brain. I just enjoy it. Fans caught that smirk, the mix of pride and disbelief, as if he still can't believe he's become part of Taylor Swift's musical universe. But the subtext? Travis loved it. Not just because it's flattering, but because it's proof that Taylor isn't hiding him anymore. For the first time in years, Taylor wrote about someone in real time, not as a lesson, not as a memory, but as a celebration, and Travis's reaction said it all. This isn't just her muse. He's her match. But beneath the humor and headlines, there's something deeper here. Vulnerability. Taylor has lived her entire adult life with every lyric. Every glance and every breakup turned into a global conversation. For her to write would, something so playful and intimate, it's actually an act of defiance. Because for years, people told her what she could and couldn't sing about. They wanted her poetic but not provocative, emotional but never sexual, powerful but still palatable. With would, she broke that double standard. But it's also personal. This song wasn't written from pain. It was written from safety. And that's rare for Taylor. The kind of love that lets her write something this unfiltered means she finally feels protected. Not just adored, but secure. And that's why fans see Would as more than just a flirty track. It's Taylor saying, I've been through every version of love. This one finally feels right. Taylor has always used music as her mirror, and Would is no exception. Sources close to her told people that she wanted this song to be fun, cheeky, and human. After years of heartbreak ballads and political metaphors, she wanted something real. A glimpse into what it feels like to be in love without fear. This isn't All Too Well or Dear John. It's the other side of her story, the part where she's laughing, teasing, and maybe even blushing while writing. In interviews, Taylor's hinted that this era is about light, about celebrating love instead of dissecting it. And when asked if she worries about being too personal, her answer was simple. I've written about my pain for years. It's time I write about my joy. That's the heart of Would. It's not just about intimacy. It's about finally feeling safe enough to share it. the internet. Of course, when insane, fans immediately flooded TikTok with lyric breakdowns, reaction duets, and memes, calling it Taylor's thirstiest song ever, and joking that Travis really brought out her reputation. 2.0 energy. Some critics praised it as refreshingly bold and a feminist statement, disguised as a pop banger. Others rolled their eyes, calling it too on the nose. But that's the thing, Taylor doesn't do subtle anymore. Even other celebrities chimed in. Lizzo commented queen behavior, while Ryan Reynolds posted a meme that basically said, Travis won the lottery. Still, not everyone was laughing. A few conservative commentators tried to label the song inappropriate, which naturally only made it go more viral, because if history has taught us anything, it's that every time someone tells Taylor to tone it down, she turns the volume all the way up, and Would is proof. She's having fun doing it. At first glance, Would sounds like a cheeky love letter, something playful, a little daring, maybe even impulsive. But in the bigger picture, this song is Taylor Swift doing what she's always done best, redefining control over her own story. For over a decade, she's been labeled everything from America's sweetheart to the girl who writes breakup songs. And yet now, she's boldly flipped that narrative, turning passion, desire, and confidence into power. She's not hiding behind metaphors anymore. She's not waiting for tabloids to interpret her lyrics. Instead, she's saying, I can love loudly, live publicly, and still own every line of my story. Would isn't just about Travis. It's about freedom. Emotional, creative, and personal. It's Taylor saying she's no longer afraid of being too much for anyone, and ironically, the same people who once criticized her for oversharing are now realizing maybe that's exactly what made her unstoppable. Because in this era, Taylor isn't just writing love songs, she's rewriting what it means to be a woman in the spotlight. Unfiltered, unbothered, and completely in control. So maybe Would isn't just another Taylor Swift love song. Maybe it's a timestamp. A snapshot of a woman who's finally stopped apologizing for being loud, for being loved, and for letting the world watch. And whether you think it's too much or absolutely iconic, one thing's for sure, Taylor and Travis just changed the way we look at celebrity relationships, not as secrets to hide, but as stories worth owning. Because love, when it's real, doesn't need permission. And Taylor Swift? She doesn't ask for it anymore. So what do you think? Is Would too personal, or Taylor's boldest move yet? Let us know in comments.